Okay, so in this gene we're going to be working with macros, and I'm going to go ahead and open up a workbook that I've been working with that already has macros in it. I have a reset pivot table, public tuition, private tuition. Public and private tuition have already been set up, and I'm going to reset. We're going to already have a button for in-state tuition, and we're going to create the macro and assign it to the button. To create the macro, we're going to go up to the Developer tab. We're going to choose Record Macro. We're going to give it a name, no spaces. We're going to give it a shortcut key, Control-I, and Control-Shift-I, and we're going to leave it in this workbook, and it's going to list all in-state tuition data. I'm going to choose OK. Macro is running. I'm going to go to the in-state or out-of-state, unclick all, choose in-state, and choose OK, and stop recording. Now to assign the macro to this button, I right-click and I choose Assign Macro, choose In-State Tuition, and choose OK. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the pivot table and choose In-State Tuition and check that it's the correct one. It is. Choose OK. And reset the pivot table. Now we're going to create another button, and to do this you go to Insert, Form Controls, and draw out the size of the button that you want, where you want it located. And we don't have a macro for it yet, so we're going to go ahead and record the macro. Choose Record, and we do this the same way. Give it a name, no spaces. And Shift-O. List all out-of-state tuition data. Choose OK. We'll go up to the same button, in-state or out-of-state, unclick all, click out, choose OK, and stop recording. Now, we're going to go up and reset the pivot table, click our button to see if it works. It does work. Choose OK, and we need to rename this button. And you right-click and click in it again, and it will let you change the text. Okay, now for some of these, I've gone in and wanted to reset the pivot table for each of these before they run. So I'm going to go back to the Developer tab and choose View Code. Okay, in the Visual Basic, I'm going to, I want to reset the tables before they run. So I'm going to copy the reset code, and for public, I've already cleared and chosen it. So I'm going to go up to the very beginning and insert the clear fields, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the public and private, and I'm just pasting it at the very beginning. And hopefully this will get rid of the debugging or debugging issues. And I'm going to close this out and choose OK, stop the debugger, and reset. Then I'm going to choose public, private, in-state, out-of-state, and they all work.